Happy morning, students. Today we are going to see about the height and distance. After that we are going to see example problems and exercise problem. First of all, you have to know about angle of depression and angle of elevation. From that, first we are going to see angle of elevation. So angle of elevation is nothing but if an object is above the horizontal line of our eyes, we have to raise our head to view the object. In this process, our eyes move through an angle formed by the line of sight and the horizontal line, which is called the angle of elevation. Here we can see one parachute balloon and there is one person is standing. This is called the horizontal line, that is horizontal line represent from the eye of the person. From the eye of the person there is one horizontal line and there is one another line through the parachute balloon. There is one angle between the horizontal line and the line between the eyesight to the parachute balloon, that is called the angle of elevation, that is theta 1. Then the next one is angle of depression. So angle of depression is if an object is below the horizontal line from the eye, we have to lower our head to view the object. In this process, our eyes move through an angle. This angle is called the angle of depression. We can see one building. On the top of the building there is an angel and there is one car. So the horizontal line from the eyes and you can see the car through downwards. So from the eyes to the car there is another one line, that is called angle of depression, that is theta 2. So the angle of elevation of an object as seen by the observer is same as the angle of depression of the observer as seen from the object. That is, the angle of elevation is equal to angle of depression. That is, theta 1 is equal to theta 2. Sin theta is equal to opposite by hypotenuse. Cos theta is equal to adjacent by hypotenuse and tan theta is equal to opposite by adjacent. So now we are going to the example problems. Example 6.19. Calculate the size of angle BAC in the given triangle. So this is triangle 1 ABC. The triangle is right angled at B and angle from B to C is 4 cm and AB is 5 cm. The angle A is theta. It is a right angle triangle, so right angled at B. So in a triangle ABC, tan theta is equal to, you know the formula, opposite side by adjacent side. Here opposite to theta is BC and adjacent to theta is AB or BA. So the value of BC is 4 and the value of AB is 5. Now theta is equal to tan inverse of 4 by 5. So tan inverse of 4 by 5 is nothing but 0.8. So tan inverse of 0.8. Therefore, tan 38.7 degree is 0.8011, which is equal to 38.7. So the theta value is, that is angle BAC is equal to 38.7 degree. There is another triangle. BC is 8 cm and AB is 3 centimeter. You have to find the theta value. So in a triangle ABC, you know tan theta is equal to opposite side by adjacent side, which is equal to opposite side is BC and adjacent side is AB. The value of BC is 8 and the value of AB is 3. So theta is equal to tan inverse of 8 by 3. Tan inverse of 8 by 3 is 2.66. Tan 69.4 degree is 2.6604. Therefore, the theta value is 69.4 degree. Therefore, angle BAC is equal to 69.4 degree. Next one is example 6.20. A tower stands vertically on the ground from a point on the ground which is 48 meter away from the foot of the tower. The angle of elevation of the top of the tower is 30 degree. You have to find the height of the tower. Imagine this is a tower. Then there is one line from the ground. So from the foot of the point to the tower is 48 meter. You can imagine this is the horizontal line. So you have to draw the angle of elevation to the top of the tower. This is your theta, that is 30 degree. So now you get a right angled triangle. Now name the triangle as PQ and R, which is right angled at Q. You have to find the height of the tower, that is nothing but you have to find the value of PQ. We doesn't know the height, so let it be H. Let PQ is equal to height of the tower, which is equal to H meters, and QR is equal to 48 meter. Then angle PRQ is equal to 30 degree in a triangle PQR. Then tan theta is equal to opposite by adjacent. So tan 30 degree is equal to PQ by RQ, which is implies tan 30 degree value is 1 by root 3, which is equal to value of PQ is we doesn't know. So H divided by the value of RQ, which is nothing but QR is 48 meter. Then the next step is you have to do the cross multiplication. So 48 by root 3 is equal to H. So which is implies height is equal to 48 into root 3 by root 3 into root 3. So therefore the height H is equal to 48 root 3 by 3. Then if you cancel out 48 and 3, you get the height is equal to 16 root 3. Therefore the height of the tower is 16 root 3 meter. Then example 6.21. A kite is flying at a height of 75 meter above the ground. The string attached to the kite is temporarily tied to a point of the ground. The inclination of the string with the ground is 60 degree. Find the length of the string assuming that there is no slack in the string. Assuming this is a kite is flying at a height of 75 meter above from the ground. So there is an horizontal line from the ground and mark the points as A to B, and this is 75 meter. Then join the line BC. There is no slack in the string. Then join the line AC. Then the angle is 60 degree from the ground. The triangle is a right angle triangle, right angle at B. Let AC is equal to length of the string, BC is equal to height of the kite. Sorry, AC is equal to length of the string, AB is equal to height of the kite above the ground, which is nothing but 75 meter, and angle ACB is equal to 60 degree. So sin theta is equal to opposite by hypotenuse, which is implies sin 60 degree is equal to opposite is AB divided by the hypotenuse side is AC, which is implies sin 60 degree is root 3 by 2, which is equal to the value of AB is 75 divided by AC. So AC is equal to 75 into 2 divided by root 3. We are taking 2 to your left hand side and AC to your right hand side. So which is equal to 75 into 2 is 150 divided by root 3. Multiply numerator and denominator with root 3. You get 150 root 3 divided by 3. Because root 3 into root 3 you get 3. Cancelling 150 and 3 we get 50 root 3. Therefore AC is equal to 50 root 3. Therefore the length of the string is equal to 50 root 3. Next one is example 6.21. Two ships are sailing in the sea on either sides of a lighthouse. The angle of elevation of the top of the lighthouse as observed from the ships are 30 degree and 45 degree respectively. If the lighthouse is 200 meter height, find the distance between the two ships. So this is the lighthouse. There is two ships on either side of the lighthouse. So draw a perpendicular line, that is the lighthouse height is 200 meter, and one point from the ship, first ship, and join the point from the ship to the top of the lighthouse. That angle is 30 degree, and there is another ship on the right side. Then draw one line from that second ship to the height of the lighthouse, that is top of the lighthouse. That angle is 45 degree. Then join the points between the two ships. So now you get a triangle and mark the points as A, B, C, D. Then BA is a perpendicular line of AC. So you get two right angle triangle which is right angled at A. Let CD be the distance between the two ships and AB is equal to height of the lighthouse is equal to 200 meter. Angle ACB is equal to 30 degree and angle ADB is equal to 45 degree. First we are choosing one triangle. So in a triangle BAC, that is we are taking one side of the triangle. In that tan theta is equal to opposite by adjacent, which is implies tan 30 degree is equal to our opposite side is AB and adjacent is AC. So tan 30 degree value is 1 by root 3, which is equal to AB is 200, that is the height of the lighthouse, divided by AC. So the next step is cross multiplication. Therefore AC is equal to 200 root 3 into root 3. So this is your first equation. Then we are choosing the another one triangle BAD. So in a triangle BAD, tan theta is equal to opposite by adjacent, which is implies tan 45 degree is equal to our opposite side is AB divided by adjacent side is AD. Tan 45 degree value is 1, which is equal to AB is 200 divided by AD. So the next step is cross multiplication. AD is equal to 200. Therefore, CD is equal to CA plus AD, which is equal to 200 root 3 plus 200. You can take 200 as common out. So, 200 into root 3 plus 1. We know the value of root 3 is 1.732. So, which is equal to 200 into 1.732 plus 1, which is equal to 200 into 2.732, which is equal to 546.4. Therefore, distance between the two ships is equal to 546.4 meter. Next one is example 6.22. From a point on the ground, the angle of elevation of the bottom and top of the tower fixed at top of a 30-meter high building are 45 degree and 60 degree respectively. Find the height of the tower, and root 3 value is 1.732. Therefore, imagine the height of the tower as AB, that is 30 meter. At the top of the tower, that is the height of the building AB is 30 meter, and from A there is one tower. So, AC is the tower that is fixed at the top of the building. From A to C, you doesn't know the height, so let it be H. Then draw one horizontal line in the ground and mark the point as P. Join PB and B to C, which is at right angle at B, and join the line PC. The angle is 60 degree. Then the angle from PBA is 45 degree. So now you get a right angle to triangle, which is right angle at B. Again you get the two triangles. The first triangle is, we are considering the whole triangle, that is AC is the height of the tower, which is equal to H meter, and AB is equal to height of the building is equal to 30 meter, and angle CPB is equal to 60 degree, and angle APB is equal to 45 degree. In a triangle APB, we are choosing the lower triangle APB. We know tan theta is equal to opposite by adjacent. Here theta is 45 degree. Then the opposite side is AP divided by adjacent side is BP. You know the value of AB is 30 meter, and tan 45 degree value is 1. So 1 is equal to 30 by BP, which is implies BP is equal to 30. Next we are considering the second triangle as whole triangle. So in a triangle CPB, the height, that is CB, is H plus 30. Tan theta is equal to opposite by adjacent. Tan theta is equal to opposite is BC divided by adjacent is BP. So tan 60 degree is equal to BC is H plus 30 divided by BP is 30. Then tan 60 degree value is root 3, which is equal to H plus 30 by 30. Then the next step is cross multiplication. So root 3 into 30, which is equal to H plus 30, or 30 plus H, which is implies H is equal to 30 root 3 minus 30. So you can take 30 common out. So H is equal to 30 into root 3 minus 1, which is equal to 30 into root 3 values given in the question itself, 1.732 minus 1, which is equal to 30 into 0.732, which is equal to 21.96. That is your height. Therefore, height of the tower is equal to 21.96 meter. The next example 6.23. A TV tower stands vertically on a bank of a canal. The tower is watched from a point on the other bank directly opposite to it. The angle of elevation of the top of the tower is 58 degree. From another point 20 meter away from this point on the line joining this point to the foot of the tower, the angle of elevation of the top of the tower is 30 degree. Find the height of the tower and the width of the canal. Tan 58 degree is equal to 1.6003. So there is a canal and the tower is there. AB is the height of the tower and join the point, that is C. So the angle of elevation A to C is 58 degree. We doesn't know AB, and there is another point D, and join the point from C to D, that is 20 meter. Because in the question itself they given from another point 20 meter away from the point of the line joining this point to the foot of the tower. So again you get an angle of elevation, that is 30 degree from the point D. So BC, let AB is equal to height of the TV tower and BC is equal to width of the canal and CD is equal to distance between the 2 points is equal to 20 meter. In a triangle ABC, tan theta is equal to opposite by adjacent. So here the theta value is 58 degrees. So tan 58 degree is equal to opposite side is AB divided by adjacent side is BC. Tan 58 degree value is given in the question. So 1.6003 is equal to AB divided by BC. So this is your equation number 1. Next we are considering a triangle ABD. There is a whole triangle. So tan theta is equal to opposite by adjacent. Here tan 30 degree is equal to AB by BC. That is AB by BD. You have to take whole line. So AB by BD. The tan 30 degree value is 1 by root 3, which is equal to AB divided by BD is nothing but BC plus CD. That is CD value is 20. So this is your equation number 2. Dividing equation 1 by equation 2, we get 1.6003 divided by 1 by root 3, which is equal to AB divided by BC, the whole thing divided by AB divided by BC plus 20, which is implies 1.6003 divided by 1 by root 3, which is equal to AB by BC into BC plus 20 divided by AB. So AB gets cancelled. So root 3 into 1.6003, which is equal to BC plus 20 divided by BC, which is implies 1.732, that is root 3 value into 1.6003, which is equal to BC divided by BC plus 20 divided by BC. So if you multiply 1.732 into 1.6003, you get 2.7717, which is equal to 1 plus 20 by BC, which is implies 2.7717 minus 1. We are taking plus 1 to your left hand side, so it will become minus 1, which is equal to 20 divided by BC. Therefore, the value is 1.7717 is equal to 20 by BC. which is implies BC is equal to 20 divided by 1.7717. So the value of BC is 11.28 meter. So which is your equation number 3. Therefore, width of the canal is 11.28 meter. Then first equation implies 1.6003 is equal to AB by BC. So AB is equal to BC into 1.6003, which is equal to, now only we find the value of BC, that is 11.28 into 1.6003. So the value of AB is equal to 18.05 meter. Therefore, the height of the tower is equal to 18.05 meter. Example 6.24. An aeroplane sets off from G on a bearing of 24 degree towards H, a point 250 km away. At H, it changes course and heads towards J on a bearing of 55 degree and a distance of 180 km away. First subdivision is how far is H to the north of G, and second subdivision is how far is H to the east of G, and third subdivision is how far is J to the north of H, fourth subdivision how far is J to the east of H. So there is aeroplane at the point G. So it reaches the point H. The angle of the vertical line, angle is 24 degree. Then the distance is 250 km. Then mark the points as O and join GO. Then the angle of H is 66 degree. Then the aeroplane again reach another one point. From the point H, you can draw one line and mark the angle as 55 degree. 180 km away from the point H. And mark the point as J and join the line from J to I. So the triangle is right angled at I, then the angle is 55 degree. Because you know opposite sides are equal. So here you get 66 degree means here also you get 66 degree. Then join the line O, H and I. So first subdivision is how far is H to the north of G. You know north, east, west and south, the fourth directions. So first we are considering the triangle GOH. So in GOH, cos theta is equal to adjacent by hypotenuse. The theta value is cos 24 degree is equal to adjacent is OG and hypotenuse is GH. Cos 24 degree value is 0.9135, which is equal to OG is, we doesn't know, so OG divided by GH is 250 km, which is implies OG is equal to 250 into 0.9135, which is equal to the value of OG is 228.38. Therefore, the distance of H to the north of G is 228.38 km. Then next one is second subdivision, that is how far is H to the east of G. So in a triangle GOH, sin theta is equal to opposite by hypotenuse. So sin 24 degree is equal to OH by GH, which is implies sin 24 degree is 0.4067, which is equal to OH by 250. So OH is equal to 0.4067 into 250. OH is equal to 101.68. Therefore, distance of H to the east of G is equal to 101.68 kilometer. Next, third subdivision is how far is J to north of H. You can choose the another triangle. In a triangle HIJ, sin theta is equal to opposite by hypotenuse. So sin 11 degree is equal to IJ by HJ. Sin 11 degree is 0.1908 is equal to IJ by HJ is 180. So Ij is equal to 0.1908 into 180. Ij is equal to 34.34. Therefore, distance of J to the north of H is equal to 34.34 kilometer. Then fourth subdivision, how far is J to the east of H? So in a triangle HIJ, cos theta is equal to adjacent by hypotenuse. So cos 11 degree is equal to HI by HJ. Cos 11 degree is 0.9816, which is equal to HI by 180. HI is equal to 0.9816 into 180. HI is equal to 176.69. Therefore, distance of J to the east of H is equal to 176.69 kilometer. Next one is example 6.25. Two trees are standing on a flat ground. The angle of elevation of the top of both the trees from a point X on the ground is 40 degree. If the horizontal distance between X and the smaller tree is 8 meter and the distance of the top of two trees is 20 meter. Calculate first subdivision, the distance between the point X and the top of the smaller tree. Second subdivision is the horizontal distance between the two trees, and cos 40 degree is equal to 0.7660. So imagine a horizontal line on the ground and mark the height of the taller tree as AB, and from the point X you draw the line of elevation. That angle is 40 degree, and join the line from D to C. The distance between DB is 20 meter and XC is 8 meter. Let X is the point on the ground and AB is the height of the bigger tree and CD is the height of the smaller tree. First subdivision, in a triangle XCD, cos theta is equal to adjacent by hypotenuse, that is cos 45 degree is equal to adjacent side is CX by XD, which is implies cos 45 degree value is 0.7660, that is cos 40 degree not 45, which is equal to CX is 8 divided by XD. So XD is equal to 8 divided by 0.7660, which is implies XD is equal to 10.44. Therefore, distance between X and the top of the smaller tree, that is XD is equal to 10.44 kilometer. Then second subdivision, in a triangle XAB, cos theta is equal to adjacent by hypotenuse. Cos 40 degree is equal to AX by BX, which is implies cos 40 degree is 0.7660, which is equal to AX is nothing but AC plus CX divided by BX is BD plus DX. So 0.7660 is equal to AC plus CX value is 8 divided by BD is 20 plus DX is 10.44. Now only we found, which is implies 0.7660, which is equal to AC plus 8 divided by 30.44. Then the next step is cross multiplication. 0.7660 into 30.44, which is equal to AC plus 8. So 23.32 is equal to AC plus 8. Therefore AC is equal to 23.32 minus 8. Therefore the value of AC is equal to 15.32. Therefore the horizontal distance between the two trees, which is equal to 15.32. Thank you students. Up to this example problems are over. For the next upcoming videos we can see the exercise problems, that is exercise 6.2. Thank you students. Have a nice day.